Bow wow.
Bow wow, welcome to DogStar. We are Sundogs, and this is Auctavias Blanchette. It's good to be sitting down with you again. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
We're sitting down with you on the old show, I think February of 2021.
Yeah, we were in the old bit. Really, that was 2 years damn near to the date, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Bow
wow, boy.
Bow
wow.
Yeah.
I seen all the memorabilia in there, and I was like, I seen the nerdy one, and I was like, oh, that's so dope.
Right.
Yeah, man.
It's really, it's been nice being around for so long, having so many cool artists through.
Yeah, y'all have been around the block.
It's nice.
Yeah, I think we met at Fifth Element.
Yep.
Yeah,
that was like
a while ago.
5 years ago now,
It's
right?
crazy. And then, all the people from Fifth Element are just going crazy still.
Right?
So it's
Mhm.
Still.
So it's
Same
it's
squad.
a pleasure as fans to continue to watch the trajectory of your
Yeah.
career, because a lot's been going on since February 2021, and now I say
Yeah.
because on last time on the show we were talking about the prevalence of MySpace, about your
It wasn't that long ago, but we were talking
your
about
mastery of Pro Tools, your past rapper names including Metal Mouth, White Boy, and Purple Dank, aka Perp.
Ooh.
We're talking about the importance of open mics, and
Yeah.
I think in the last show we were talking RIP to the Fifth Element open mic
Yeah,
as
man.
well. And then before the show, you were talking about working with Sticks Beats or Beats by Sticks.
Yeah, Beats by
Are you
Sticks.
still working with Buddha music at all?
Yeah, that's still my brother, man.
Excellent.
We're still
Fabulous.
always working with like the people I came up with.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
you didn't watch that interview, which you should,
Yes.
that's what we talked about in the last interview.
It's in the archives too.
It's
Check
in the
it out.
archives. Check it out.
Yeah, that's like when I was releasing Dimes, which has been like
dude.
probably my most like successful song,
Yeah,
that song.
and it's worked for me for everything,
that
Yeah.
sucks.
which is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. It's worked everywhere I performed it. It always works. It's like that's my rock in my set. I always like have comfortability right there.
Nice.
Have
That's
you-
exactly when I was releasing it. That's crazy.
Have you been touring or doing shows, whether it be online or locally?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of shows. Actually, we got some the 15th of January at Memento.
Yeah.
DJ Cam Jones.
That's
Been
right.
doing a lot of stuff with Cam Jones.
Yeah.
And then, just been everywhere. I'm always around.
I
You guys
mean,
know that.
interstate touring, or
Yeah, so we went, last year I was in New Jersey, and we did some
wow.
stuff with Illtown Sluggers. That's
whoa,
DJ KG. He's the producer of Naughty by Nature. He had us out there, and we
Sick.
did something in VR with Microsoft. So we were in the Oculus, I think. I'm pretty sure it was the Oculus, but they literally built this own world that you go. It's called the Illtown
Whoa.
Lounge,
Whoa.
and then you go in there, and then we did a show in the metaverse.
Whoa,
It was dope.
you're blowing my mind.
Yeah,
is
it
that
was cool,
Is there
bro.
somewhere where I can check that out, or where listeners can check that out?
So I'm pretty sure if you just go on to Illtown Sluggers on Instagram, you'll find all their links, and
Yeah.
then you'll be able to find their metaverse. Because I think, I'm not very like familiar with the Oculus and stuff like that. Like that was like literally maybe my second time I was in it to see it, but I'm sure that they have links following that, and you can go in, you can like try on their merch inside. Yeah, it's cool.
That's sick.
Super
That's
cool.
smart. That's the future, baby.
Yeah, and
That's where we'll all be hanging out soon.
it really is, bro. Because you can do anything already. You're already at front row at the game, front row at the concert. Why
Oh,
not do
that's
the same
cool.
thing? Yeah, I think that's where we're going too.
From MySpace to the metaverse
I know, right?
with Octavius.
Big
Yeah.
divots, big.
No, I love big strides, baby. Yeah. So last time you were on, we were talking about the primary EP, like you were
Yeah.
saying, with all those songs on it.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Wow.
Memory
Right.
lane.
Yeah.
And another thing that stuck out to me was you were getting your beats from YouTube at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And just before the show, we were talking, you're working with a producer, a local producer,
Yeah.
which we love to hear.
Yeah, sticks on the stove.
Is this going to be a new direction for you?
Well, I really like YouTube beats, honestly, because it gives you the opportunity to work with somebody you wouldn't rather. So
Yeah.
I like it doing that as well. Still, like I still buy a lot of beats online. I buy a lot of stuff like that. But, I like to do local stuff, and the
Mhm.
music is just getting better and better. So why wouldn't I?
Word.
Right.
And I'm like getting more connections, so I might as well,
Right.
And it's all about showing love here. You guys know that. You guys have done nothing but like your whole time here. So
Right.
yeah, that's what I'm really trying to do, and just
That's
keep
nice.
my nose down, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so through the pandemic, you said you did a metaverse show. Not that it's like the end of the pandemic, and I mean, still don't get sick, anybody. But
exactly.
Are you about to put the foot on the gas now that it's opening back up? Like you're saying, there's more shows. Cam's been doing shows through the whole thing, but
Cam's just a savage with that.
Right.
And like, shout out Cam Jones. So we're probably going to be doing a lot of stuff with Cam this year.
Nice.
But I've also been working with Tim over at Urban Lights. He's my management, and Berta.
Hey.
So Urban World Management, they've been managing me. So we're just trying to do a lot more visuals. We have the new video Stovetop. I think it's out by now. And then we have more coming. There's this other single called Gelato, both produced by Sticks, and those are all coming pretty soon. Yeah, so I'm excited. More visuals, and then one of the songs that we play later on will have some visuals too pretty soon.
That's interesting, because before we just listened to the interview earlier today, so it's fresh in our minds. But you were talking about just having like a little motion graphic to put it up,
right? Just a GIF.
It's like exactly. That's exactly what you said. But you're doing more music videos. What do you think the benefit of doing a music video is?
Just having your face out there. And like, also it just gives you a catalog to like, when you start shopping yourself in different markets that they're not familiar of, that you're not familiar of. It's a lot easier to present yourself when you have a full package. Like, hey, I got visuals. Hey, I got a catalog. Hey, I got all these things. I got the plant,
It's right in your business, baby. You bring the plant, you're golden.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I'm good. I'm gonna just bring this everywhere. This is mine now.
No, but that's smart, and that's sound advice to up and coming artists. You got to build that catalog, not only of music, but of
Well, you've been all over the scene.
Video, little acting, maybe.
Yeah, dude, that might be it though. Cause like I don't know, man. I just want to try new things. Like I've been DJing for a while now too. So
what kind? You doing weddings and stuff?
I'm literally like Adam Sandler 2.0. Yeah, I'm
like wedding singer.
Yeah, straight up. I get to like plan weddings essentially. I mean, it's fun though. It's fun. Good nights are really good.
Do you ever drop any local music in there?
Yeah, I try.
I love to hear that.
I try to mix it in. Like I'll mix some good stuff in, and obviously I'll be selfish and mix myself in there. But like
the word.
Usually towards the end of the night, people are drunk. They don't really care. As long as it goes, it goes. So
it's a perfect audience to test it out on.
Straight up. Right. And then you get like real like firsthand feedback. So you know what works and what doesn't.
And there's no better place to play a song, you know what I mean? You're trying to connect your music with like momentous moments in people's lives or whatever.
Right.
So it's
exactly. What could be bigger? Right. Because that's the most important time of their life.
Maybe gathering up, getting a little union of wedding DJs and be like, play these locals.
Shout out
a certain percentage of music needs to be, of Minnesota.
Dude, that'd be cool, man.
That'd be interesting.
It would be.
Nice.
It would be.
Now, with these visuals, with these music videos and such, what creative roles are you taking other than in front of the camera? Are you storyboarding? Are you writing any of these scripts for the music videos? Are you getting behind the camera and directing them yourself?
So, Rich, my guy Rich at, I think it's 13... I can't remember his studio, but he works with Tim really closely. He's been shooting everything for us. And I mean, these first two were real easy. We were just at Urban Lights. Yeah. Hey, stand in front of the building type deal.
Okay.
Right? Inside, jam out. But the next one, I think Leave Me is the track that we're playing later. That one will be a lot bigger. We're going to sit down and think through some things. We have a warehouse idea, something that's really cool. Just I'd like to keep it at that so far.
I was gonna say,
just a lot bigger. I want to be like in touch with every part of like the process. I really want to get into other stuff because it makes you feel more like fulfilled when the product's there. Does. You know what I'm saying?
Even more creativity poured into the product.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. And just like giving it your all too. I think I spent a lot of the last couple years when we were shut down just being really quiet. And I've seen a lot of people like that, just be really quiet and diligent on what I'm working towards and taking my time with things. Because I think that's the only way I'm going to get fulfilled out of the product that I'm giving to people too,
Yeah, the pandemic was crazy. I guess we should catch up on the music you've dropped since the last show. But it was Mangoes, Trauma, Cry Me a Pool, all 2021 singles.
Yeah, and then 2022, I think I only put out Drown.
And then there was the Churchill Downs remix.
yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, not on Spotify, but this.
Nah, but it's somewhere, right? It's on YouTube and stuff like that.
Easy to find.
Fire.
Yeah. I got a bunch of those right now, too. I'm going to put out. Yeah, so.
Doing like the little drought mixtape.
Yeah, straight
action.
up. That's straight up still in the way.
I missed that.
Thank you. The first person to say that. I've been telling everybody, like, no, I'm going to be like Wayne in 07. Like, this year, that's what I want to do. Is just
give me every beat.
Yep. Exactly. Just eat it.
Mine. Yep.
So what'd you think? What'd you think of the church show?
Did you like it?
Yeah.
We like
it.
Yeah.
I appreciate
it.
Very
rappy. Although we were nostalgic for like the singier direction it seemed like you were going with the last time you were on the show.
Yeah.
So it's like it's been pretty rappy, pretty like stone-faced, straightforward stuff.
Yeah, with the mixtape stuff, I think I'm gonna keep it that way too. Okay. I like two totally different things, and then with like more album cuts, it'll be the melodic stuff. Like I
very cool.
Yeah.
And then, so that's singles for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when are we getting a big juicy project?
I think that's the goal for this year. So last time I was here, I was doing the primary, and that led up to Colors. Mm-hmm. And now that we've been working with Illtown Sluggers, I think that's the goal for the next year or two. But till then, I have a bunch of singles that I'm featured on for their stuff. So it'll be a lot of single work, but we're also like working on the colors still. So it'll be 3 parts. I think the first part will be red, white, and green. And then each thing will be its own like little EP. I might have said it a little bit last time. Each thing will be like 3 or 4 songs, but then together it'll be an album.
Oh,
so
fun.
We'll release it like boom, 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 maybe like a week or a month apart each. And then all together we'll package it as an album. Maybe there'll be some deluxe stuff in there.
Right.
Something like that.
Yeah,
you know?
reminded me of I was gonna say The Weeknd
with
the trilogy.
Yep, exactly.
That's
exactly.
I like that rollout kind of combination plan.
Yeah, and then each part will really like I want to do it to each color. You know, I want it to be a mood for each thing, and then visuals as well will be combined with that. Same with merch.
Oh,
so we'll have like real easy, simple stuff: red, white, green.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Interesting that you're putting so much meaning behind the colors. I don't want to give away any of the meaning behind those 3 colors, but do you think about that with like all colors? Like, what's the color of your car? Blue?
I mean, gray.
So what does that signify to you?
Nothing, actually. Like, the crazy thing is, though, so with the color, they do mean something. Each one, like, red is probably going to be like more upbeat, fire, stuff that's heavier. Right. White will probably be like poppy. Go towards that direction. And then the green, we're still trying to figure it out. I'm not sure if I want to go like boom bappy stuff or maybe like, I don't know yet.
Straight Rasta vibes.
Lo-fi.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe some lo-fi stuff, just really vibrant sounds. Ooh. Yeah, something like that. But then with that model and that idea, I could go forever. There can always be a color. Like there's never not going to be a color, and there can never like not be something out of that product. You know what I'm saying?
There's this game Hues and Cues that I've been recommended. It's like identify the color. The person who's it says words that they associate with that color, and everybody guesses their color, and whoever gets it gets the point.
Oh, that's dope.
Just like you're saying, unlimited colors. Yeah. Come out with the Chartreuse EP. It's, I like that. I'm just impressed with that rollout plan.
I appreciate it, bro. I've been, like I said, I was just taking a long time to think about it.
Yeah.
And like, I really want things to have like a direction that's meaningful to me and meaningful to the people that I've worked with so far. And just to impress, like, hey, dude, we've been sitting down and this music is starting to get like to a point to where at least how I view it is it's undeniable. And now it just needs marketing.
Right.
So it's like, hey, we could shop this. I want to get a little bit more comfortable in front of the camera and in these interviews, which I really appreciate stuff like this. So I can get comfortable with stuff like this. But like, we need to expand. People, it's time. People here need to hear what we do, because like, obviously you have Nerdy doing what Nerdy does. And like, there's big people, Tay Supreme and all them, Casanova, the big wigs, everybody over at Ozone, people at Urban Lights. There's just a lot of people that's doing a lot of cool stuff, and it just needs to break out,
Yeah. That's It's great to hear that as a local musician, you want that for the local scene versus stepping on people's heads to get to the top. You got to bring everybody with you, you know?
Well, I feel you guys have been there with me. So, like, you understand it. Like, you've seen both approaches.
Right.
And usually the latter approach of stepping on everybody's head doesn't get you anything, really.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, you end up with nothing, and then you end up with people that don't like you. So it's like, I don't know what you're going to gain out of that. I mean, certain times you just don't mess with people, but like in reality, if I win, why aren't y'all winning?
Right.
Because without y'all, I ain't going to win either or. So like you might as well, you know? Yeah.
Nice. Well, we only got like 2 minutes and 30 seconds before the break. I wanted to jump back. You were saying Dimes is like your go-to song in the set. Where are you putting it in the set then?
Now it's right at the front.
Right at the front.
Okay.
Right,
Kicking it out
in the zone.
Setting it. Yeah.
Yeah. I go right in with Dimes.
Nice.
Just to get it out of the way at this point.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I want to do all newer stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How about you guys? Have you been like doing shows and stuff? We got some new stuff coming?
I mean, it's not our interview, but we are.
There are things cooking.
That's
cooking. Yeah.
That's dope. I'm excited.
Yeah, we appreciate you asking.
Yeah, you guys threw it down. At like 5th.
Oh, word.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, appreciate you saying something nice, taking the time to say something nice out loud. That's really helps keep people going.
We got to take a break again in about a minute and a half. What other mediums of art do you want to start to implement, whether it's for the rollout of the music or a visual aid or any art mediums that you want to dabble in?
I mean, honestly, probably directing. Something like that. I'm not really familiar with like Adobe and stuff like that, but I'd like to get into editing and stuff like that. Because I think I'd be good. I'm good with Pro Tools, you know, if you sit down and learn it.
It's a very similar user interface.
Exactly. Exactly. It's something that I'd like to get into pretty soon.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
And you were talking about doing the clothing, the merch, like designing clothes. That's pretty much, that's a whole nother creative
fashion designer. Yeah.
You say you're working with somebody with that, or you're kind of trying to figure it out yourself?
I got a few like options right now. I've been working a lot with my dad, which is cool because you know, it's just bonding. But my cousins have done stuff. The guy that makes these, Glenn over at Co-op, Wake Your Bag Up. Glenn, shout out Glenn. I've also been talking with him for a while now. It's gonna take a little bit, but I want to make sure it's correct, you know? Yeah.
Very cool. Tell everybody where they can find your music at, where they can follow you at.
You can find me at AUCTAVIAS. If you Google it, you'll literally find all the links. TikTok, Instagram. Yeah, I'll pop right up, man. I'm Auctavias.
Well, again, we appreciate you making the trek over here and sitting down with us, giving us a chance and listeners a chance to peek behind the curtain yet again.
Yeah, thanks for the push, too.
We'll be right back. DogStar.
Welcome back to DogStar. Still sitting down with the master himself, Auctavias Blanchette.
Yo.
And we're getting caught up from the last time we had the pleasure of sitting down with you, and you've been busy. You've been
busy, man.
Like you said, you've been silently strategizing.
Yeah, and just like trying to figure out a good game plan. I'm sure you guys have been doing the same thing. So it's like it gave us time to reset, which is cool, man. But it sucks. Like you see a lot of venues just sort of go away, and that's sad. That stuff's just sad.
Yeah.
Excuse me, guys.
No worries.
I'm sorry.
The importance, I think, of having a space for obviously any art to be showcased, but hip hop and R&B in particular is Urban Lights still been doing their open mics through stuff, or they've been dwindling down a little bit? Tim's been taking a little bit more of a managerial role, you said.
Yeah, I think they haven't done it since Kobe was running it with I'm not remembering his name. Vlad, thank you so much. But Vlad was doing the last ones, but I think they're gonna bring it back.
Okay,
I think they're gonna do something like starting spring. He was talking about it, but they're gonna do something a little bit different. I think they're gonna do an outside approach and utilize the space a little bit.
That's exciting.
Which is it's gonna be dope. But that was a really cool space while it was there. I know you guys got to pop out the one, and they turned it up in there every single month. So that was really dope. The Urban Lights. I seen you guys had one of the little mics on your memorabilia thing too. Yeah, so you guys know what it was like there. So
nice
and
spot.
it's really
and
important.
we need more shows like that. Have
Mhm.
you thought about doing anything like that? I mean, I know you've got a ton going on with your career, and it might seem like something old people do at the end of their careers, start to like build talent up through the state or whatever. But I know you went to like a music high school.
I went, I went there, and then I went to IPR for a little while and did some business management there. But
okay, cool.
I think eventually, I just like working with people.
Yeah,
and if that comes to like helping them build, that's what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have an idea for a label so far, and I've LLC'd some stuff, but I just wanted it there.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Moody Boy Entertainment. It's real simple, real Minnesota stuff. So that'll be coming at some point, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm glad I got the name though. I'm glad I figured it out.
That's huge. That's important.
Yeah.
That's something we've ran into is if you don't copyright or trademark your stuff, it's not gonna be there when you think about it after the fact.
Exactly, and like a good idea is only a good idea for so long.
Yeah,
and somebody's gonna do it eventually. So you better put your stamp on it.
Right.
Yeah, especially with those LLCs and owning like websites and stuff like that. It's you either get it or you don't. Luckily I've got some like unique properties to my name.
Nice.
So it's been easy. And then the Moody Boy thing was just lucky. I wanted to peep it out a little bit, but stuff like that.
Nice.
I think I'd like to work on that eventually, right?
Cool. Yeah. Exactly. A lot of cool people already.
Right.
Like, so just team up and keep working, man.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
This picture a snippet of this interview in the Octavias documentary.
Let's hope.
In 50 years, 60 years,
man. That's the
as
goal,
the
right?
head of the record label.
I'm gonna be fat, nice suit. Yeah, dude, it's fun.
Do you? I guess I don't want to get too personal, but do you like visualize things in your personal, professional life? Are you a religious person at all? How do you manifest your reality?
Not really religious, but I do believe in like my own God and higher power and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I went through a phase a couple years back when I was in college. I was just like super on top of everything workout wise. Obviously the pandemic hit, so but like it brought me into yoga and like TM, like trans meditating or
transcendental meditation.
Thank you. Yeah, so I have my own little mantra, and I like envisioning stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, it does really help too. I think people like underestimate the like power of like just believing in something, because it helps, bro, and it goes the opposite way too. Like if you think bad stuff is gonna happen, it accumulate and it does happen. Like,
oh no,
like I'm sure you guys are you like aware of that, or do you guys do any of that?
I mean, we don't like share a practice or anything, but we both, I'm sure, have our own thing.
Like mantras, right?
Exactly. Well, this is your show, so like walk me through. Let's say I want to get a raise at my job in this next year. What steps do I take in order to visualize
that? Visualize working harder?
Yeah, exactly. Right? Stop visualizing, get back to work.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you at the coffee hut, bro. You got to make that coffee a little bit quicker, my boy. I don't know, man. I just say, good things are going to happen to me. And then I picture my own thing when I'm sitting down and I'm, stretching out. I picture big crowds and stuff like that. And I've gotten to see some cool stuff. I've gotten like a lot further without really doing much outside. And that I think that comes from just like believing in stuff and making sure that your word goes well with other people, Yeah.
That's the clip right there. That'll be on Instagram. No.
Straight up. But it matters. That's what matters most. If you can't keep a word, what are you worth?
Yeah.
I
think it's the 4 pillars.
Mm-hmm.
Your word, have your word be impeccable. There we go.
Which one is that? Is that the 3rd or the 4th?
It could be the 1st. I have no clue.
I read that book a long time ago. That was a good book.
Nice.
Yeah.
Influential. Any other books that are influential in your...
Terrible reader, bro.
Maybe if you hear it, you would, that one.
Or any podcasts or books on tape that are helpful?
Yeah, I listen to a lot of podcasts. Mostly comedy though. Like I don't really get too serious with my like stuff. I try to turn off my brain when I'm listening to stuff.
Yeah.
So I just do a lot of like comedy podcasts, stuff that is stupid. I want to hear nonsense.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, straight up.
Like improv stuff or like food stuff or
a lot of like. Are you guys aware of like Tom Segura, Bert Kreischer?
I know who they are.
Yeah, I've heard the comedians' names.
So they got like some good podcasts. Bobby Lee's podcast is great.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and then just stuff like that in that realm.
Okay. Just BS and being funny.
Yeah, nonsense. I want to think about nothing and just laugh about nothing. Yeah.
Check out Freedom if you don't already.
Who's that with?
That's Scott Aukerman, Lauren Lapkus, and Paul F. Tompkins, kind of the comedy Bang Bang world.
Oh, dope. Dope.
And it's just them, shooting the breeze.
Yeah,
just
that's
dumb stuff.
Yeah, just nonsense. Yep. I'm about it.
The like you were saying, the importance of believing in yourself. I think that goes so far, especially for, again, I'm going to link it back to newer artists or up and coming artists, perhaps listening to this show. Believing in yourself, that's a huge step to get over. Do you think that went hand in hand and kind of getting over like stage fright or dealing with something in your personal life, or?
I think it's an everyday thing, right?
Yeah.
You're never not like the best. I mean, perfection is just something we work towards. It's not something that's like really you can grasp. So it's like I still have a bunch of stuff I need to work for all the time. I get nervous as heck every time I get on stage.
Really?
I love that feeling, bro. That's my favorite feeling. And you guys have felt that before. So it's like it matters. But I think when you feel that feeling, it's something telling you that you're doing the right thing. Because like, hey, that's where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be nervous because this is something that matters towards you. So either you face that or you back off from it. So that's your decision at the end of the day, really, right? So that's, I don't know, man. I got over that just by doing the reps and making sure that I was like in a spot of belief instead of just tearing myself down, because it's so easy to do it. Because, like, when you first start, you suck. Like, you're terrible, bro. When I was at Fifth Element with you guys, I was, like, terrible, man. You can't breathe. You can't, like, work the stage correctly yet. You can't work the crowd.
Still learning, yeah.
But, yeah, and we're still learning now, too. Imagine what it's like in front of 10,000 people. I wouldn't know what to do. Right. What do I do with my hands?
I was just watching Big Kia, I think, at the concert, and the stage is, like, I don't even know, 40 feet long, 50 feet long, just running back and forth, side to side. It's like, I can't perform.
Crazy with it. She
can do it. It looks like she was
the
born
stage.
to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
And fills up any room she's in. Like, we've worked a little bit at Styx's house, actually.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, Kia's cold, bro.
Right.
And she has like this like pop stuff that she's been working on is different. It's different. It is crazy. She has like some hits on deck. Shout out Kia. Kia's crazy. And, like, she got to do that Lizzo shit. Yeah, exactly. Like, what is that like? She obviously handled herself, like, correctly, but...
Did it no problem. I can't imagine.
Like you said, born to do it.
I was just like, I got to start running on a treadmill or something, because you can't make it back and forth to the stage and do your song. So no chance.
Yeah, straight up.
Write real spaced out verses so I can run. But,
or put your ad-libs, like, real, like, centered so they can hear that. You just, get one real quick.
Exactly.
Good problems to have, though.
Right?
Good problems to have.
Exactly.
And things to visualize during your TM. Are you doing that for an hour, kind of during your yoga as well? Kind of.
Yeah, I just stretch out 15, 20 minutes at the end of the day. Anytime I get, really.
Yeah.
I work out, stuff like that. Just stuff to, like, escape your own little bubble.
Yeah.
Make sure you're uncomfortable at some point in the day, because you ain't going to handle it later. Like, better if you don't, like, create it for yourself.
Right.
That's how I feel, at least. The same thing with, like, at least when it comes to meditating, too, that stuff's hard, bro. It's not easy. When you're doing breath work, like, I'm constantly thinking about my phone. I'm constantly thinking about what's on TikTok for no reason.
Right.
Like, we all do it. So it's like, you gotta turn the power off for a little bit and like figure out what else is going on with you. Because it's like hard, dude. It's really hard. Yeah. My phone is like right here and I'm still thinking about it.
Well, we appreciate your self-control.
Yeah, I'm trying, man.
And
just makes perfect.
Exactly. And your candor in sharing this with us and with listeners.
Man.
It's always refreshing to know that an artist that I enjoy, goes through the same insecurities that I do, feels the same thing, is a human. Isn't just a demigod up on a pedestal.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody is.
Isn't just a demigod up on a
right,
pedestal.
Not just,
because,
exactly.
I got to get that fat suit, you know what
I mean? So it seems like you've been more prone to releasing singles versus, EPs or albums.
Yeah.
Just the last time we were sitting down with you, you referenced people's attention span. Do you kind of still think that's a thing?
Yep.
Release singles, just each one can be a mini party versus expecting someone to show up to a really long party.
Yeah, and then that's sort of the idea with the rollout that I want to do for Colors as well. It's like 3 songs. It's real quick. It's easy to listen to. And I feel like for smaller artists, like such as ourselves, it's a lot easier to grasp somebody's attention for 10 minutes instead of 30 or 45. That's pushing it. Hey, if I get your attention for 2 minutes, I'm a happy camper.
Exactly.
I'm really happy about that. So like it's just, at least that's how it works in my head. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it doesn't. But
we'll check back in and ask you how it went for sure.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's so exciting again as a fan to be able to sit down and check in.
I appreciate you guys having me, dude. I'm like, this made my week. I'm really excited about this.
That's good to hear.
Nice. It's the energy feels good in Minnesota right now. I'm not gonna lie, and you're definitely part of that wave. I'm
Big
seeing
turn.
people just like pushing, like shows, songs, and like I mean, December alone was a crazy month for Minnesota music. But I like to hear that you're planning out a good 2013.
Yeah, we got to be on the next note of that,
2013, 2023.
2013. Whoa.
We going back.
I'm time traveling, baby.
I wish, honestly.
Yeah, what were you guys doing in 2013?
I have no idea. What grade was I in?
I think I was still in high school.
Might have been
I
graduating.
think I was working at the Metrodome in the kitchens.
Really?
Okay.
Did you get to, like, when you're doing that, do you get to see cool games? Or like, do you get to experience cool stuff?
I mean, you shouldn't be, but you could sneak, but it's like you're gonna get in trouble. It's high paced environment in the kitchen. They're gonna be like, where did this dude go?
Right, dude. There's like 30 hot dogs.
Yeah, it's like every game day he takes a 30-minute poop. I don't know what it is.
It's the second quarter. What is he doing?
But 2023, we can expect a lot more music, a lot more collaborations, a lot more videos, moves being made.
Yeah, straight up. A lot more tattoos too, man. That's the goal.
Whoa.
Yeah,
when's the next one scheduled?
So a lot more money. Or a lot more.
Yeah.
What are you, black male tattoo artist? How do you get so many tattoos? What's going on?
Dude, so I've just been, diligent for the past couple of years, making sure that I get my artist right. But like, I've been doing my stomach. So I've been doing all this.
Had
it done.
For a second, that's what
we wouldn't put it past you.
Right.
Hey, bro, it sucks. But yeah, music-wise, you're just going to see a lot more singles. You're going to see a lot more videos, content. I've been working on a lot of TikTok stuff. I'm just going to start rolling it out now. I literally waited, we waited, I should say, till the beginning of the year to do stuff. And I dropped like some promo stuff for this song called Stovetop. I'm sure the video's out by now. You can check that out on YouTube and stuff. But a lot more stuff like that is coming.
Hey.
And you're saying that's because you're working with that team?
Yeah, I work with Urban World Management. That's my management team. Yep. Tim and Berta, shout out to them. And I've been working with them a lot. We've been working with Illtown Sluggers out in New Jersey a lot. And I'm really excited. We got some singles with Nicole. I'm pretty sure it's coming up.
Wow.
You'll hear a lot more from her and her name pretty soon with Illtown Sluggers and them. Uncle Vinrock has some stuff. I'm missing a Lady in the Tramp is over there. Yeah, there's a lot of cool people.
Whoa, okay.
They've worked with a lot of big people, and I'm just excited to be in those rooms.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it's a little nerve wracking, but it's also like, hey, this is what you work for. So sit down and do the work.
Play it cool.
Accountability with the group. What other differences are you noticing between kind of being on your own, 2 years ago versus being part of a we now? It seems like you're very comfortable saying we with the group now. It's like a group mindset.
Well, it needs to be, right? Because I can't handle certain things. My brain doesn't work in the way of like marketing ideas and stuff like that. So I want to start like giving those responsibilities to somebody that I trust and people that I trust. So that's the people I trust, and I need help with visuals and stuff like that because I have a hard time getting that first foot in the door. And they've been helping me with that a lot. And on me, it's just making sure I give them the product. It's like, hey, I'll have this on time. I'll have this to you. It's you know how a team works, man. It's like you got to be accountable for yourself and then hold people accountable as well. And we've been doing so like good so far. And this year is gonna be that year. Hey, this is what we've been doing. So
we love to hear it.
Yeah, I think excited. Teams are definitely the move. That's how you're gonna. Yeah, you can't do it alone.
Exactly. Well, you guys know that.
I mean, we're lucky to have each other.
You got a built-in one. But that's a blessing, man.
Yeah, it's definitely an advantage.
Yeah.
Shoot, I just lost what I was gonna say because of the compliment.
What do you want to like? Strengths versus weaknesses. What do you think your biggest weakness is in the creative process?
Marketing for sure, but also even when it comes to rap, right? I was having this conversation the other day with Styx, and he was like, "Because I've been working a lot of melodic stuff, and you'll hear it later on, but I want." Back to Wayne in 08, right? Wayne in 07. We were talking a little bit before that. Okay.
Oh, no.
Big bars. Ones that are memorable and ones that you like stick in your head. That's what I want. For sure.
We'll be right back. DogStar, baby. Auctavias.
Yeah.
And we're back. This is DogStar, and this is Auctavias, baby.
What up?
We
asked you a big question with a little amount of time.
Yeah.
Short time.
So, big bars,
We're
right?
talking big bars.
Yeah, just memorable things. Like, real G's moving silence like lasagna. You're never going to, like, forget stuff like that. But I think adding that, like, that's a big weakness for me. I want something that punches. Every single verse or every single song, there's at least one of those. So, like, that's the big goal. Like, something that is never going to leave your head. And in the verse, too. Not in the hook. The hook, catchy, cool. But in the verse. If you could do it in the verse, that's money. That's money. At least that's how I view it, you know?
Yeah, any writers or MCs locally or on the international stage that you look up to, at least writing-wise?
Writing-wise? Let's see.
I mean, other than yourself, perhaps. But to hone your craft.
A.K.A. Kobe. Kobe's nuts, bro.
Yeah.
Kobe's nuts, and he don't get enough props. Yeah, Kobe's crazy. And he's like back outside working. So hopefully I can find a way to get a verse from Kobe. But
I'm sure it'll happen, man.
The way he gives that East Coast delivery and then he just punches. We've done some songs and stuff. Yeah. Every time it's just like, wow, how did you do that scheme into that scheme?
Yeah.
And then like he'll have bars in between them. Yeah. Dude's crazy. Dude's crazy.
Out of control.
Yeah, and you've had him on the show, right?
Not on DogStar. But
on DogStar,
we've
older
talked to him on the old show.
Yeah. Kobe's good peoples.
Good guy. Yeah.
Helping that local scene around. So your representatives sent 2 tracks.
Yeah.
And you were telling us before the show that these aren't out. These are what I'd call an exclusive.
Yeah. I'm excited, man. I made them, and this is just sort of the sound that I'm going to go towards with album stuff.
Okay.
It's a lot more melodic. It's still rapping in there, but I can't really sing, but I want to create a vibe. And that's what I want to start doing because I feel at least the most free when I do stuff like that. You know, rapping is really fun. I love rapping. I'll always rap, but that gives me more creative freedom when I get to play with it. So I'm excited. Yeah, I'm super excited. I think it's Leave Me, and I'm forgetting
No Feelings?
No Feelings, yeah. I named it something else. That's why.
Oh, okay.
But No Feelings is what it's called right now. It'll probably be something different later.
The temporary name, the placeholder.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about Leave Me.
Yeah.
Not so what was going on in your life when you wrote that?
Moody boy stuff.
Okay.
Probably a breakup or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
Right? At the time, I think it was literally a breakup. But I just was using that as an outlet, and I wanted to make it more R&B poppy, and I just found this dope beat, got a really good price on the stems, so I already had like an idea of what I wanted to do with it, and those songs are like literally the easy ones where it's like 15 minutes and it's done. Like you go sit down, you press, record a couple times, and you already have your bars formatted.
You just Frankenstein it together.
Yeah, you're literally already just done with the song. And that's Leave Me and No Feelings are 2 songs that were just like easy.
Okay.
Which is like really help. You guys are aware of like that feeling. It's just butter. Like, damn, it just got out. It was easy, cool. That means it was supposed to be something like that.
Yeah. Do you find it a similar process with more rap heavy songs, or do you think it's a little bit more difficult to fall into that flow, or do you think it varies from song to song?
Yeah, it does, right? And then you go through moods. Like sometimes I really am in a rappy mood, and sometimes I'm in a super melodic mood, or sometimes I can't write, stuff.
I feel that.
You get the writer's block, and then you're writing the same thing over and over. So it just sort of depends. But when it comes to rapping, I think it's easier to find pockets for flow for me. But when it comes to the bars themselves, I have trouble sometimes. So like I want them to be a little bit punchier and stuff like that, because 2 + 2 bars are too easy.
Right.
Got to just keep advancing. So with the bar stuff now, I think I take a lot more time with it.
Okay.
Yeah, and which was opposite back in the day. I took a lot more time on the R&B and like vibey stuff, and less time with the bars. But I guess they switched at some point.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And you had specified that the album approaches are going to be a little bit more melodic. The singles will be a little bit more rappy, run and gun.
Yeah.
Have you ever considered splitting them up and being, Prince Auctavias for the singing and normal Auctavias, or a completely different artist name?
Yeah.
Diverging it. Have you ever thought of that?
Yeah, for sure. Like get the hook and then sort of go into Drake mode. Stuff like that. That's obviously sort of the blueprint of how this past decade's been, right? But yeah, that's for sure the idea for me.
Okay.
Sing the hook and get on my hook.
Yeah.
Nice.
Get real Russ in here. Like, hey, dude, produce it, mix it, master it. Yeah, all that. I want to do all that.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is your so you get the beat from YouTube, write the song. What's your like recording situation like? Could you like record a like mini demo yourself and then go to the studio, or what's going on? Walk us through, like, you found the beat for Leave Me, then what happened?
So I literally loaded it. I built a vocal booth in my room. So I have a dead booth in my room. Sweet. So I usually have it already up. And I'll have Pro Tools. I'll just drag it into Pro Tools and then start creating it from there. Okay. And maybe I'll have an idea that I left somewhere on my phone. I literally have a second phone just for writing. It's a Samsung. It's like old, so I can like literally record into the voice note itself. So I can write and record at the same time.
Whoa.
And then I just sort of do that until I get my takes, and I'll punch it out in like 4 bars. So I'll go in like 4 bars, and I like to, shift and alter between 4 bars. Usually I'll, pick cadences, different stuff like that. Yeah.
That's sweet. Yeah, 2-phone hack right there. Because you can't
up.
play the beat and record yourself at the same time on one phone.
Straight up.
It's a tragedy. So
yeah.
That's a very, very unique process. I like that. I might need to borrow from that process a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Switch it up.
And it's the easiest. Like I just spend a lot of time in Pro Tools, so it's just sort of second nature now.
Right.
So I don't even have to think about it really. I'm just rapping at that point or doing whatever I'm doing,
And then is that done pretty much, or do you re-record at like a studio you're paying to be inside?
Nah, so because of the vocal booth, I've spent some good money on like my presets and stuff like that. So I can get pretty clean vocals. And, if I'm not mixing them, I'll have somebody else mix them, and I'll track them out for them at least. And I think the first run through, I'll sit with it for a few days. I like to treat it as drafts, like essays, sort of. So I like, hey, this is my rough. That's the written itself. Then I'll have like this demo version. Then I'll probably do backs and like clean some stuff up, or like, hey, I wanted to change this, that, and the third, and I'll live with it for a little bit before that, and then I'll sort of have the final product.
I like that.
Yeah.
Do you send it to somebody else once the demo's done, or are you mastering it?
So it depends. Like some stuff, I'll mix and master myself. But like Leave Me and those ones, those are my mixing. It's just sort of a rough mix right now.
Okay.
Leave Me is already mixed and mastered by somebody else. I just wanted it's a different vibe, but I just wanted to send in these ones. That's gonna come out like formally later with the video and stuff.
Cool.
But it's the same process with mixing to me. It's like, hey, we have this rough draft. this is sort of my idea, and then we'll polish it up later.
It's a little better. It's a little better.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got about a minute and 30 seconds left. Give listeners a taste of this No Feeling song. What themes do you explore in this? Was that a therapeutic journey, just like Leave Me?
Yeah, and it's sort of like the ups and downs of a relationship. And I think that's what I'm going to do with colors too. Certain colors are just going to be moody stuff. It's, the good and the bad. It's very moody, like I said. It goes through those waves, and everybody's been through those waves, so you feel it. I want it to be accessible, but still special. Like, so I just want it to be individual, but still accessible to people, so it's real easy to remember, real easy to get into, good melodies, stuff like that.
Very cool. Well, we really, really look forward to it. It's Auctavias on everywhere.
Yes, sir.
Auctavias.
My boy. Yeah.
Follow the show at DogStar Podcast, pretty much everywhere.
Yes.
And again, we just want to express our gratitude for being able to sit down with you, for you taking the time to
appreciate you guys.
To chat with the dogs,
we
chat
could
with
do
the
a whole
listeners.
nother interview back to back, but we'll have to have you back.
Yeah.
Man. This is DogStar.
We'll see you next time.
Wow.
From the west end to the east side on me. From the west end to the east side on me. It's Auctavias. Gon' tell me what it is, what it really ain't. Gotta get it back home, let me start safe. I'm already on 10 with the formation. Got time, got lit, got motivation. Gon' put that body all on me. Yeah, riding all on me. Yeah, side off, gon' vibe off. Get it all off on me. I'm running up quick on your side, baby. Blue stick on your side. I be cutting so mean with a whip too clean. Got them little ripped jeans like oh my, baby. I be busy but shorty, I got my mind on you. Turning the tables, I gotta find what's true. Running the 10 into a dog with you. Gotta fit in the mans, I need bands that's blue. New faces on me, black laces on me. 23 white tee, keep it taste for shorty. New spaces for me, need patience for me. Black bands on legs, so graceful, lordy. Like oops, I did it again. Head over heels on the end. Who am I to tell them what it is? Long nights whisper in the wind. I know some things change and I don't never ever stay the same. But if you really choosing to stay, I'll make it worth it every single day. I'm lost in emotions, crossed out and hopeless. Need time to refocus. Want love and devotion. Gon' tell me what it is, what it really ain't. Gotta get it back home, let me start safe. I'm already on 10 with the formation. Got time, got lit, got motivation. Gon' put that body all on me. Yeah, riding all on me. Yeah, side off, gon' vibe off. Get it all off on me, on. Are you really gon' fall with me, yeah? Are you really gon' ball with me, yeah? Are you gon' stand tall with me, yeah? Are you gon' feel it all with me, yeah? Lie to me, baby, I mean it's all on you. Telling me something that ain't never come true. Out of all of them loops, I mean I still chose you. Gotta get it and go, I suppose I lose. Filling my cup and I got my tank on E, yeah. Texting me, telling me you don't ever wanna see me. How do you do it? It seem all too easy. Holding me close and next minute you leaving. Talk to me, tell me what it is. I ain't tryna tell you how to live. I don't wanna waste my time and I don't wanna feel like this. I know some things change and I don't never ever stay the same. But if you really choosing to stay, I'll make it worth it every single day. I'm lost in emotions, crossed out and hopeless. Need time to refocus. Want love and devotion. Gon' tell me what it is, what it really ain't. Gotta get it back home, let me start safe. I'm already on 10 with the formation. Got time, got lit, got motivation. Gon' put that body all on me. Yeah, riding all on me. Yeah, side off, gon' vibe off. Get it all off on me. Better tell me what it is, what it really ain't. Gotta get it back home, let me start safe. I'm already on 10 with the formation. Got time, got lit, got motivation. Gon' put that body all on me. Yeah, riding all on me. Yeah, side off, gon' vibe off. Get it all off on me, on. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. From the west end to the east side on me. From the west end to the east side on me. It's Auctavias. No. Whoa. Yeah. Ain't no sunshine that lasts forever. Ain't no rain that keep on pouring. All this time and it don't get better. Feel some way but just ignore it. Want you to call on me. Need you to call on me. Whoa. Cause I've been really gone off the feeling that it takes some time away. Yeah, I'm rolling up strong, phone gone, need to take my night away. Oh, want you to call on me. Whoa, I want you to call on me. No, yeah. You better hit me on the ride away for it. You could get it any time of day, shorty. Late night or the wide awake for it. Always been wanting time to wait on it. I ain't really tripping on the smaller things. You and them together never bother me. I be knowing how you feeling honestly. Why the hell you even be trying me? I just wanna feel something that's different. Know something been missing. I can't cope when you get distant no more. And I just need a way that you can get this. Way that you can feel this. Been lost without you, really, I'm going. And I needed some time away. But you didn't need to fall away from me. I hope that you call today. But I know that you walked away from me. Cause I've been really gone off the feeling that it takes some time away. Yeah, I'm rolling up strong, phone gone, need to take my night away. Oh, want you to call on me. Whoa, I want you to call on me. No, yeah. Baby, know I'm out the way for you. I hope you will stay for me. I need you to pray for me. Instead, you just take from me. Just take from me. Taking away from my love with your pain. Been drinking and smoking, I'm saying. Why you be hitting me up when it's late? I can't escape it, you making me break. I'm more than you need it, you know that I mean it. I hated to see that we breaking. Lot of lies in my face, you want me to chase. And baby, I know that you changing. And why you be leaving, it's hard to believe in. I hate how you treated me lately. All this love go to waste, the fuck out my face. I know that we never gon' make it. I've been getting wasted, that whiskey with no chaser. I just wanna get you out of my mind. I'm rolling that sativa, swishes in the lead. I just wanna get you away from my life. Whoa, cause I've been really gone off the feeling that it takes some time away. Yeah, I'm rolling up strong, phone gone, need to take my night away. Oh, want you to call on me. Whoa, I want you to call on me. No. Cause I've been really gone off the feeling that it takes some time away. Yeah, I'm rolling up strong, phone gone, need to take my night away. Oh, want you to call on me. Whoa, I want you to call on me. No. Ain't no sunshine that lasts forever. Ain't no rain that keep on pouring. All this time and it don't get better. Feel some way but just ignore it. Want you to call on me. Need you to call on me. Whoa. And when it's late, you ain't got nobody to call on. Don't look my way no more. Cause you have me, but you can't have me now. Yeah.